Yo guys, what's going on? Got a RustTyrannomon green deck for you guys. This is for the 1.0 format. I think it is a really fun deck, and even without all the crazy cards from the 1.5 set, I still think this is one of the best ways to run green for the initial 1.0 format. So let's go ahead and get into it. So starting off with the level 3s I am playing of course for Agumon. He's awesome for the 1000 boost, giving your RustTyrannomon the extra DP to just run over as many things as possible, as well as 4 copies of Tentomon here. Tentomon's really cool because he gets to rest a opponent's Digimon with 3000 or less whenever attacking, and paired with something like Hercules Kabuterimon that can attack multiple times, and you know, all your Digimon that have piercing. This can be really powerful, just getting rid of as many Digimon as possible on your opponent's side of the field. And then I'm playing 4 Goblymon. He's just a cheap 2 cost to play. 3000 still pretty decent and just a solid option overall. And then 2 copies of the when played Palmon. This Palmon lets you reveal the top 3 cards of your deck and add a level 4 from those revealed Digimon to your hand. So that includes, you know, your blocker as well as your combo pieces like your Kabuterimon, your Vegemon. That's just the cheap, very good to evolve into level 4s. And Palmon's really good. However, I don't think like any more than 2, and it gets a little bit maybe unnecessary. Like, I'd rather have the inherited effects for Tentomon and Agumon rather than, you know, you don't really want to Digivolve this in your raising area, but you could definitely play more. Palmon, just a solid option at a 3 cost for that awesome effect. Then for the champions, I'm playing, of course, 4 of the blocker Woodmon. Not playing Cherrymon in this specific build because this is more a aggro build. It's more focused on getting your level 6s out and just going to town with those powerhouses. And then as well as that, we've got your 1 cost here. We've got Kabuterimon, 4 Kabuterimon, who is really good because he not only has that 1 cost, you know, threshold, but he also has a solid inherited effect where for every one of your opponent's rested Digimon, gain 1000 DP. So you're really just trying to beef up your guys as much as possible, and you could definitely play more of Vegemon. I wanted to stick to the standard, you know, 12 lineup for champions, and I did want to make room for the Tyrannomon. Now, you could definitely make room for more Tyrannomon. I think in a lot of situations, I like having the 1 cost options more than like the you know, having the Tyrannomon effect to reveal the top 3 cards and add a level 5 as well as a green tamer. That is really solid as a +2, but then I don't want to Digivolve this in my raising area. It feels like an egg. So having these options, you know, when you're trying to build up in your raising area and your breeding area is nice, and then you really just want to Digivolve this in your battle area so that you can get its effect. So that's why I'm not playing too many of those. And then for the ultimates, I'm playing, of course, for Metal Tyrannomon. He is awesome. Well, both of these guys are on the lower end of the Digivolve, you know, cost spectrum. They're both 2 to evolve and have an inherited effect, and that's what's so good about green. You've got cheap options. Not only are they not vanillas, but they also have pretty decent inherited effects, where if Metal Tyrannomon kills something, or, you know, if your RustTyrannomon on top of it kills something, that's 6 or higher, it becomes active, so you get to attack multiple times with that. And then Okumon is awesome because he gets you 1 memory every time you destroy something, and that can happen pretty often, especially with this powerhouse right here. We got RustTyrannomon is 11,000. For the Digivolve is pretty steep. Come 1.5, we will get hidden potential though, so that won't even be an issue anymore. But if you do have a green tamer, he can attack active Digimon, which is almost a game-breaking skill like this early on format. Attacking active Digimon is very, very powerful. And not only that, but if he destroys, you know, something by battle, you get to rest one of your opponent's Digimon. So that just helps you push for game and get rid of your opponent's whole field in one fell swoop. And then we got Hercules Kabuterimon here. This guy is absolutely ridiculous. Of course, the piercing is very powerful. Now, the only downside is he is 10,000, which is why I'm playing so many DP boosting cards, things like Kabuterimon and Agumon and stuff. So, you know, boosting him up is pretty good. And twice per turn by paying 3 memory, you can make him active. So that is a little bit, you know, expensive. However, being able to go for game, getting multiple attacks and running over things, you know, if you got both these guys on field, it can be pretty powerful. And then the last mega I'm playing here is just 1 Puppetmon, because Puppetmon is an all-purpose card. He can win games by himself, just being able to stall for a turn, and then that +1 memory whenever attacking is pretty sweet as well. And then for the rest of the cards here, I'm playing 3 Taiga. You could play 4. I think 4 is a little bit too much because he doesn't do anything unless you're Digivolving into a Tyrannomon, and for that, you know, you need to use him multiple times to really really get use out of his effect. Being able to reduce by 1 is pretty solid though, because you know, when you're starting your turn with 3 memory, RustTyrannomon is a 4, so being able to reduce them to 3 and attack that same turn is pretty awesome. So I'm also playing Mimi just to give you that 3 memory every turn, and well, you know, just speed up your deck. Just speed up your deck by being able to effectively give your Digimon rush, and you know, just get them out on the field as fast as possible. And then I'm playing 4 flower cannons because it works very well if you have Taiga. You know, it gives all your metal, your not just metal Tyrannomon, all the Tyrannomons piercing, and then it gives you know, Flower Cannon works very well with the Hercules Copy Tyrannomon because just resting something, attacking over it, hitting a security card, being able to unrest it maybe and attack again is pretty ridiculous. So then for the last cards, I'm just playing the only eggs we have in this format. So just 4 Tandemon because I think it's the better one. You're Digivolving pretty often, and then just 1 Fremon. But guys, that is going to be the deck profile. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Go ahead and hit that like button if you did enjoy, and subscribe for more Digimon content. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.